Hey, welcome back everybody to the JR Wisdom channel. And I'm gonna follow up tonight off of some other videos that I've done in reference to this whole colorism scheme and this whole concept of light skin or those of lighter complexion or have it easy, or they have much easier, better lives, or the fact that light skinned people, I guess as myself, what you could call half breed, mixed breed, mulatto, whatever, the fact that we are better than dark skinned people or black people. Yeah, we have, you know, lighter color eyes, some of us. We have good hair, whatever that means, good hair. And dark skinned people have bad hair, which is the dumbest ish ever, to actually say that, so somehow addressing the history of who decided that someone of lighter complexion is, better than a dark skinned person, or this concept that they are, you know, arrogant or think that they're better than dark skinned people. And I know O'Shea, he did a video on this about, he goes back, like he addressed history about many of the leaders of old were interracial, mixed, lighter skinned people. And that there was actually, I guess, a time when people were trying to develop their own separate race or society of just mulattoes, but they learned quick that even if you want to call yourself a mulatto, you're still black at the end of the day. So I'm more so speaking on it about, you know, that whole ideology of people with lighter skin think that they're better than someone with darker skin. Especially within those who are black, within the black diaspora, so to speak. And that we lighter skinned people have an easier life. They have an easier time. They just float throughout life. But there's other things that come with it, not so much from outside of the race, but from within the black race itself. Being antagonized, being teased, being beat up, being bullied just for being lighter skin or just for having a certain complexion, which is weird. I've heard stories as well as things happening to me being called names growing up just for the color of my skin, as if someone, any child asked to come here, whether you're light skin or dark skin. Not to say that, people with darker skin don't have issues, but people of lighter skin have issues more so for being teased by those who are dark. Not say it doesn't happen on on the other end, but lighter skin people do, suffer from self-esteem issues as well. Not feeling like they're black enough, being teased and mocked, not being considered black. And this leads them into peer pressure and often doing things that they would normally do just to fit in or just to prove that they're worthy or black at the end of the day. You see, I don't know about as of recent, but you do tend to see a lot someone who is lighter complexion, their mate, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever tends to be a darker skinned person. And a lot of times this is done just to be with somebody that is, more dark, or or just to have darker children, or just to prove that they aren't a bigot, or that they don't feel that they're more arrogant or better than someone of darker complexion. And you see this a lot. And growing up, a lot of times, those of lighter skin try to find their identity where they fit at, and within, human rights, civil rights, things of that nature, a lot of times you'll see lighter skinned people go extra hard as far as civil rights and human rights, and just for the black community. Period. A lot of the black leaders, or more popular black leaders, for the most part, that you've seen come about were lighter skinned, or founders of within black history have been lighter skinned or interracial or somehow mulatto, so to speak. Things like that. And it's weird, and we could say that that's tokenism, or someone would argue that that's tokenism, so to speak, as far as it being more acceptable to have a lighter skinned person out front, you know. But what we need to realize is that at the end of the day, when you look at the grand scheme of things, especially in America and in this world as a whole, it doesn't matter the color of your skin, so to speak. When it comes to being black, you're still going to be black at the end of the day. So I feel colorism only matters to those who are black at the end of the day. Anyone outside of that really doesn't care. Black is black. There's no light skin, dark skin. You're just black. And another thing that you'll see, and that I've heard growing up, is light-skinned people are stereotyped as being weak, not being able to fight, easily offended, emotional, arrogant. So for someone who has these traits, how could they come off as being better than someone else if they have these traits of being a weaker person, being not as strong? You hear the term of someone acting light skinned, oh, he's light skinned, he can't fight, or she's light skinned, she can't. Not the woman's supposed to be fighting anyway. She's light skinned, she's too good for me to talk to, or she's light skinned, blah blah blah. You can expect to not get a text back, or not even talk back. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So it's weird how someone would think that, and you envy the traits of this person, and this person is trying their best to fit in. So like I said, it's just something that I feel, and I called it a conspiracy, as far as just thinking that someone of a lighter complexion has power. No one with light skin has power. It's everyone is black at the end of the day. There's no power. There's no upper hand. It might appear in society that that's more desirable for either end, male or female. It's desirable to have lighter skin, lighter color eyes, things like that, because it makes you more aesthetically pleasing, to a potential mate or things like that. But in the grand scheme of things, the worth of it, no. No one's asked to come here. No one's asked, or no one is actually, putting out, to my knowledge, putting out that, hey, I'm better than you, or have a caste system, you need to bow down. Or, I know there's parents who teach, even within the black community, there's stories of parents teaching their children not to date someone, and that does happen, or get married, or bring home someone who is darker, so to speak. And this not only just happens in the African community, or African American community, or diaspora. This happens throughout the world. Different cultures, different areas, different ethnicities. It's to bring home someone darker. If you're gonna get with someone, have them be your complexion or lighter, for whatever reason. Now, that's something altogether. What the reason for that? I don't know. Unless it's just something that they feel has to be with the lighter the skin, the better the child's gonna be. Who knows? But I'm anxious to hear y'all comments. That's my thoughts on it, as me being a said light-skinned person and who's lived that life growing up. I like to hear what y'all have to say, your comments on it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Click on that bell, when you subscribe, to get all notifications when I upload a video. Check me out on the social media. Link is in the description. Check me out on Amazon. Link is in the description as well. Don't forget, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. And once again, I want to hear from y'all. Email me too. My email is in the description too. If y'all got any topics y'all like me to touch on, or any ideas or anything, feel free to email me with that too. If you like the content, throw a couple coins in the well of wisdom as far as donations. The link is in the description as well. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. All right. Peace.